some of these businesses are inherited by kids in the family.
Yes.
They immediately, when that inheritance happens, the business dies. Why is that? We've seen a lot of township shops that die at the hands of children of the family.
Correct. So you first have the first risk that your children might not want to carry on in the family business. And therefore, who is that left to? Who's that legacy left to? And lived experience when he's seeing my uncle, who was young when my grandfather died. So he was the heir to the throne, for instance, and that legacy was left for him. But my grandmother had to step in the gap until he was ready. So at least there was that grace. And then still, my grandmother then passes on in 2006, 2 years after my mother. And therefore, the big pillars of the family are not there. My uncle is now left exposed, right? And he's not ready. And remember now, when you are a chief, you must be married. So, and all the funerals, people are like, so he's bogged down by that reality and that responsibility. But there is a business that has been grown and is ready to be taken over by the next generation. But is that generation prepared for it? And then you sit as maybe the next generation after, because there's a protocol and you must respect it. And you're like, I could help, but you've seen as Mdana now at the same time.
There's that issue.
Right.
Patriarchy,
and family dynamics and all of those things. And I think as a Bandaba Mnyama, there needs to be some sort of culture shift if we are going to build generational wealth in the way that our white counterparts are building. Because we now don't listen to kids because we're like, I'll take to the Bandaba. But the way the world is evolving, it is the young people who are actually skilled to be able to assist, but they don't see their place because there is a respect that must be maintained.
Yeah.
So how are we balancing, even in the workplace? If you go to the workplace, you come in as a young person, you are, competent, you've got the expertise and all of that, but the generational levels is such that what you bring, you have to bring it in a way that also doesn't rattle the order of the spells and decorum and protocol. Yeah. So that's the calendar.